For most of us, life feels like this. The way I see it, balancing life and work and leadership, it's kind of like a seesaw. On one side, the challenging stuff like stress, adversity, pressure, responsibility. But on the other, it's the good stuff: joy, purpose, love, connection. But somewhere along the way, we've normalized being out of balance. We burn out far more often than we would like to admit. For me, my seesaw didn't start that way. My life was actually incredible. I was fresh off a world record-breaking solo flight around the world. I was living out my number one dream. But in a split second, everything changed. A plane crash, a paraplegic diagnosis. I was shattered from head to toe. And suddenly my seesaw slammed to the other extreme. And getting back to balance, it felt impossible. And like many people, I tried to fix my problems by chasing achievements at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I was hoping that success would make the pain and the burnout disappear. But instead, it led me straight into declining mental health and exhaustion. You do not need to be in a plane crash to be living that same struggle. So many of us do the same thing, believing that if we push a little harder, we achieve a little more, we tick a few more high priority boxes. If we could just make all the negative stuff kind of go away, then finally we'll earn that moment to breathe, to rest, and to feel joy again. But unexpectedly, I found a better way. In the middle of all the struggle, in a moment of pure chance, I made the decision to buy a 1960 Elvis-inspired pink Cadillac. It was easily the worst financial decision of my life. But that car actually forced me to slow down, to breathe, to kind of escape the chaos that I had created. And driving it reconnected me to people, to moments, and to joy that I'd forgotten. It reminded me how it felt to be me again, to feel alive, and it truly shone a light on what actually mattered. That car helped me understand a better way to balance the seesaw, all through the transformational power of prioritizing joy. I started applying that lesson beyond the car, balancing what drained me with what sustained me. And it was that simple shift that was transformational. And that's when it clicked. Everyone should buy a pink Cadillac. Not really, but having asked hundreds of thousands of people one question: what's your pink Cadillac? Or in other words, what brings you joy? I've discovered a universal human problem. Most of us know what brings us joy, but we rarely prioritize it. Not because we don't care, but because we're taught that joy is the reward, not the fuel. So if we push it to the edge of the calendar, we wait for life to slow down a little, but it never does. As demands and burdens increase, the permission to prioritize ourselves has been lost in the chaos, let alone being shown how to get that balance back. People don't need a pink Cadillac. They need a process. They need a way to pause, to reassess how they're spending their time, to shift from reactive to intentional, from burnout back to balance. That's what the Joy Audit does. It helps individuals understand why joy matters and how to find it again. And for organizations, it becomes a strategic advantage, because when people feel good, they show up better. The answer isn't doing less. It's actually doing more of what truly matters. Balance isn't found, it's built. And it starts with the Joy Audit.